So I'm trying to get rid of some stuff, and I thought I would just bring you along for the ride as I go through all my movies and see if there's anything I can part with. So I know I have some duplicates in here, DVDs, um, Blu-rays. So like I'll have DVD copies, but I already have a Blu-ray or even a 4K, so that'll be an easy decision there. So one of my prized possessions, it's not all together. I'm not getting rid of these, by the way, is the James Bond collection. I bought these at Best Buy a long time ago, and it was an exciting purchase at the time, and it was like Christmas, you know, adult Christmas, right? Had the money, worked out pretty good. Awesome purchase. They're DVDs. Eventually I'll get the Blu-rays probably for them. But yeah, this is kind of a mess too. So that's why some movies are missing. I may have actually displayed some of my favorites from this collection here over by my TV, where I have a little Aston Martin Funko Pop. And as you can see, there's the others. So yeah, this was like, bought them all at once. It's very exciting. All right, we got Star Trek Nemesis. This feels empty. It's not. I bought this years later after it was no longer on the shelves. I think I got it on eBay. I bought all of them but this one. So keeping these for now. This one, these were the special collector's editions they released. They're double thick and pretty nice packaging, actually. That's actually a screw up. The Excelsior's upside down, but it's fine. I'll live with it. Found this at the time, I think it was Borders? Yeah, Borders bookstore. And I thought it was unique. I almost didn't get it because I saw the white and I was like, I want the black case. And so I just thought it was kind of unique to get it like this, because it was the final movie for the old crew. And also the first movie, the motion picture case itself, because they released that later on, had a different look to it as well. So I thought, oh, that's pretty fitting, I think, you know. So I was like, yeah, first movie ever has its own thing going on, and then the last movie has its own thing. Not put them in order, obviously, but it's all the Star Trek films, not including the JJs, although I do have the JJs. So those over time have not aged too well. I do appreciate what they were trying to do in a way, but yeah, kind of bummed out on just, you know, over time. I just appreciate the originals more than anything, and they're flawed too, of course. But Spider-Man, I still don't have a Blu-ray copy of this, so I will be keeping this. Most of these are probably gonna be keeps, to be honest with you. This is one of my favorite movies ever, The Hunt for Red October. First Jack Ryan film, and found this steelbook at Target. And at the time, actually most of their box art now for the film has a different cover art that I don't like. And so at the time when I found this baby, this was my favorite cover. And someday maybe I'll get the poster for it. But yeah, it's cool. It's got the submarine on the back. Very, very cool. So definitely keeping that. Expendables 3. You know, I like this film. It wasn't terrible. Probably because I had no hype going into it. I've heard the recent one is dog shit, so don't think I'll even buy that one. Fast 5. To me, this is the last Fast and Furious movie that was pretty great. The other ones after that just became, to me, very cartoonish. Like, hard to believe. And I know that's kind of a stretch, right? They're all kind of hard to believe, but yeah. Fast and Furious. So this was before 5, I believe. Pretty solid. If I had to choose, I'd probably pick this to keep if I was trying to get rid of my Fast and Furious collection, which I may do, because I really have not liked any of those films since 5. All right, Inception. keeping that one. That's a great Christopher Nolan film. Loved it. Still not sure if it was really a dream or not at the end. Perhaps we'll never know. Perhaps he doesn't know. I don't think he does. I mean, that was his intention, of course. Taken. I haven't even opened this, but out of all the Taken films, this is it. The other ones, I haven't seen the second one, to be fair. Did not like the third one. It was not good. Chronicles of Riddick. I may part with this. I'm not sure. I love Pitch Black, but yeah, this one is just, it's pushing for a franchise that I just don't feel has really been warranted. I have not seen, what are we up to, the third, fourth Riddick movie now? I haven't seen those. This was alright. I mean, it had Judi Dench in it at the time. I don't know. Carl Urban's in it. It's got some good imagery. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Pitch Black was just so isolated and just perfect, I thought. I'll probably hold on to that for now. Highlander, keeping that for sure. Definitely. Director's cut even. Yeah, keeping that. Jurassic World. You know, I do like this film. I haven't seen it for a long time. And I know that, you know, the recent franchise kind of had the reception that the new Star Wars franchise did. So, yeah. Maybe the first Jurassic World was pretty decent and kind of natural feeling, I guess. And then the second one, third one, I haven't seen the third one, but the second one was all right. They did new things, but I don't know. It was kind of weird and a stretch. I think James Cronwell, who played this friend of Ian Malcolm, is that the doctor's name? I'm going off memory here. Apologies if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm like, those guys have a massive age difference, I think. So it was kind of odd that they both dressed the same. It's like, what's the story there? But the whole cloning thing, like, it's kind of interesting, but yeah, I don't know. Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. You know, didn't really care for this one. I gotta be honest. Again, they really rewrote the character, in my opinion. Now, I did not read the Tom Clancy books, but yeah, I like my Jack Ryan from The Hunt for October. He doesn't really have a lot of experience being an action hero. This one predates all of those adventures, and so yeah, he's an action hero, and it's like, well, it doesn't really vibe with the other films, but I don't know if that was what they were going for. I think they were just going to reboot them entirely. My guess, if this was successful, I don't know, I kind of want to watch it one more time just to see if I really dislike it enough to get rid of it. This is tough, guys. Fast and Furious 6. You know, I will say the one thing I do like about the later films is the introduction of Kurt Russell. And I'm tired of the plots always involving some device that controls the world or some bullshit. It's such a stupid MacGuffin that they've just done so many times. This is actually maybe a maybe. This is a maybe. We'll put it here. Put it there. Skyfall. Love this when it came out. Super flawed looking back. Great imagery. But yeah, it was trying so hard to be something it wasn't. And a lot of people have pointed out that 007 fails in it. So it's like, yeah, it's a good point. Casino Royale was his best. I'll keep it for my completist collection. I will keep it. But if I'm starting over with 4K, which too late, I already bought No Time to Die. I did enjoy some of it. I love the scenery, the characters, at least the looks of the characters. The action sequences are pretty solid. So if I had to choose, yeah, I don't know, that would be tough. But if I'm starting from scratch with my 4K collection, it would probably include From Russia with Love, And then On Her Majesty's Secret Service for sure. I don't know if another Connery would be in there. Maybe Goldfinger. Roger Moore. Spy Who Loved Me. For Your Eyes Only. License to Kill. No, I'm sorry. The Living Daylights. GoldenEye. Casino Royale. Those are my top Bond films that I would just isolate that collection by itself, I think. Yeah. Maybe Live and Let Die. It's kind of tough, but if I'm being a snob about the Bond films, that's the order I would stick with, for sure. Atomic Blonde. I enjoyed this film a lot. I actually bought this at Family Video. So it just came with the Blu-ray, nothing else, but great action, great cast. Loved it. Very John Wick feeling, but it's a dated movie, so it could be in the same universe maybe, but I enjoyed the hell out of this. This is a good watch. I really enjoyed that. Spectre. Forgive the Dust. It adds a little element, don't you think? A little mystery, like a cloud of secrecy. Yeah. Dusty. Again, looks cool, but very flawed. A mess. Blofeld. Stupid. Cars 3. Yeah. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I do not have the Blu-rays, so these are the DVDs. And it came out with a nice little movie scrapbook. This is based off the original script Dan Aykroyd had in mind. Let's see, this is still a 2-pack I've not seen. This is John Woo's films, The Killer and Hard Boiled DVD. And look, it says from the director of Mission Impossible 2. It's tough, man. I need to watch it. Star Trek, First Contact. Great film. Great film indeed. I will be keeping that. That's a Blu-ray, guys. Yes. Actually, yes. That's a Blu-ray. Very good. Very good. The Revenant. Awesome film. Especially with a good surround sound. Man, you really feel like you're there. Brutal film. Especially the bear attack. Not bad special effects wise, but yeah, he deserved the Oscar for this. Tom Hardy is just beast. Don't mess with him. Zombieland. Yes, keeping that. I like this film a lot. Second one was alright, but this one just did alright, you know. Maybe just should have just had one go. Doom. I picked this up at a Black Friday Walmart little special I had going on. I love the case. I doubt the ultraviolet will still work the code, but yeah, the case is really solid. It's nice. It's like comic looking. So I don't know. That's why? This is so tough, guys. Final Destination 5. These movies are guilty pleasures. I don't really care about the plot or anything in these. They're just terrible, but I love the death scenes, so those are always entertaining. So for now, keep that. Gosh, this is bad, guys. I don't think I'm going to find anything. Ninja Assassin. Never seen it. Filmmakers behind The Matrix and V for Vendetta bring new blood. Lots of it. Maybe I should give it a try. That's a maybe. Tron. The classic. The original classic. Check out that little hologram looking cover. It's nice. Blu-ray also plays on PS3. And it's got a great behind the scenes documentary. The making of, I guess, Robert Meyer Burnett, who I follow on YouTube. Big YouTube personality. Robservations. Go check him out. He's awesome. Yeah, I'm keeping that, obviously. And of course, you got Tron Legacy, which, you know, I think had more goods than bads. Not a perfect film, Got the third one coming out. Both cases are pretty identical. Came out at the same time. Love that. Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. I know a lot of people out there are like, it's just Raiders of the Lost Ark. Pretty cool. I think that was another Target special I picked up. Yeah, I believe so. Ta-da! Keeping that. Boondock Saints and Boondock Saints 2. All Saints Day. Yeah. This actually has a really good soundtrack. Not as good as the first one. Not as gritty, I think, or indie feeling. Obviously, they got more of a budget for this one, and they went for it. So, not a terrible film. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, I'm keeping those. I don't know if we'll ever get a 3 or a TV series. Looper, Rian Johnson, however you say his name. Good film. Holy crap, Jeff Daniels is in this? How did I not remember that? What? Wow, that's cool. That is cool. Yeah, keeping that for sure. That's a good one. Joseph Gordon-Levitt really did solid work there. The fake nose and everything. He really was a young Bruce Willis. Great transformation. All right, Sherlock Holmes. I like these films. Keeping those for sure. Men in Black 3. Not bad. I actually kind of enjoyed this more than the second one. Yeah, pretty solid. I mean, the biggest thing it has going for it is the time travel aspect. The young Agent K. Josh Brolin really did a great job. Like, I would love to see, like, more prequel adventures. But, of course, they decided to go into the future. Chris Hemsworth. And it was alright. Book of Eli. Great film. A controversial ending, which many probably won't like, but I think it's based off a book. I'm not sure if it says, or it's about a book. That's what it's about. Yeah. I saw this in the theater. Nice sunglasses. Hateful Eight. Yes. This is great. It's got a nice matte cover to it, and it's got a little 3D, or wherever you call that, imprint. I think I might have bought this from Family Video as well. Yeah. Oh, I miss Family Video. You don't miss things till they're gone. True that. Quantum of Solace. I actually like this one. Not the greatest Bond movie, but it's not as good as Casino Royale. But I did like it. Good action sequences. A direct follow-up to Casino Royale, which, okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of these. Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai. Good film. 2 thumbs up, but that is not, that's Ebert and Roper. That's Siskel and Ebert, obviously. Under Siege. I think this is probably the best Steven Seagal film. I know a lot of people probably disagree, but I like it. I think it's good. Behind Enemy Lines. I like this one too. Yeah. I think they made a second one. Never did see it. Gene Hackman. Still with us, guys. Still with us. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Goblet of Fire. The Prisoner of Azkaban. I have not... I don't know which ones I haven't seen them all. I know that. I need to put those together because I think I do have all of them now. Armageddon. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I like this film. I know over time it's like stupid, but I like it. Big Trouble Little China. I love this film. It's not in the best shape, but it never was. It just has these crinkles in it. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. And you know, another thing I really hate about films like this, and I think 20th Century Fox, or yeah, I think they're notorious for this, but they had plastic on the side, the edging, and I think if you didn't get to it right away and it like aged with it, it was impossible to actually take off the plastic. Although I do think if you rub maybe alcohol on it, you might be able to get that residue off. But this is good. This doesn't have any of that, so that's pretty damn good. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. This is cool. It's got a nice little reflective thing going on. I think this is the third one. Yeah, no, second. Second. Love the first one. I really do. I'll probably keep it because it completes the trilogy, even though there's like, what, 4 or 5 of them. I'll keep it. Bourne Ultimatum. All solid films. I enjoyed the Bourne series quite a bit. Never did see the recent one. Heard a lot of mixed thoughts on it, so I don't know if I'll even see it ever. I don't know. I really need to get these things in order. Again, I'm not going to part with it. I do like it. It has a lot of good in it. It's never been opened, but I did see this in the theater. Once Upon a Time in Mexico, the third of the El Mariachi series. Robert Rodriguez did. Check that out. $10 at Best Buy. Probably be $2 now. It's a DVD. That's why. Pearl Harbor. Yeah, this was a letdown, man. It really was. It's bloated, over the top action. It's just a bunch of bullshit in it, I think. I don't know. It's got a cool package to it, but that's tough, man. Put a gun on my head, though, I'd probably say get rid of it. So we'll say maybe. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Saving Private Ryan is probably my favorite war movie. Just, I don't think anything's topped it. You know, and I haven't seen everything before that, but man, that film, I thought that was going to be another Private Ryan. I should have known. Jerry Bruckheimer. Yeah, of course. Or not Jerry Bruckheimer. He's done some like solid critical things, but Michael Bay, I meant. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Keeping those. Mad Max Fury Road. They have an awesome 4K of this that just came out. So if I do buy that ever, because I think Blu-ray is included, I'll probably not keep this. Never been open. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Great film. Oh, look, I got all the Mad Maxes together. I got them all together, guys. The Road Warrior. Actually, they're all good. They're all good films. Yeah. At the time of these releases, this was owned by MGM. And then, of course, these two, Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers had these cases in the early 2000s. Many of you probably remember. This is what they basically packaged how they packaged their films. They're not bad. I like these cases probably better, but not terrible. This hasn't been open. I've never seen this movie, I don't think. Renegades. You got the Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips. This, I think, takes place... Oh, boy. I think it's after... God, it's either before or after Young Guns. Pretty good. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I like these guys. I like what they do. King Kong. Saw this in the theater. Man, this thing's thick. It's heavy, too. Peter Jackson's follow-up from the Lord of the Rings, everyone. Comes with a little Dark Horse comic. I'm going to keep that, of course. This is tough, guys. I don't think I'm going to get rid of much, to be honest with you. But it's nice to share this with you guys. Face Off. Thought this was an excellent movie at the time. Definitely has dwindled since then, but still enjoyable. I heard they're making a sequel with those stars. Why? I don't think it's a good idea. Please don't do that. Don't do that. It's just not going to work. I know. Wah wah. Van Helsing. Saw this in the theater as well. It's bloated as well. Is it Steven Sommers? Is that who directed this? Yeah, good memory. Pat on the back. Yeah, love the Mummy franchise at the time. Well, his first 2 Mummy movies. This, I think, is in between Mummy 2 and 3, which he didn't do 3, I believe. Probably produced it. He did G.I. Joe, of course. Yikes. It's got a good cast. Yeah, it's kind of a fun monster movie. Shaft. Love this film. I actually do love this film. Jeffrey Wright is awesome in it. Yeah, there's the cast right there. Richard Roundtree no longer with us, but they got to do another Shaft film, which I did buy. It's somewhere around here, so I do need to put it with my other Shafts. So I got Shaft's big score. This is actually a really good sequel from my memory. This is when it kind of tanked. I don't actually think I watched this. I just bought it to collect, to keep, you know, just to have a full collection. So, never seen this one. 10,000 BC from the director of Independence Day and Day After Tomorrow. I'm not sure if I want to see this or not. I'm gonna say maybe. Looks like Adrian Paul. It's not though. Tango and Cash. Keeping this. Come on. This is that 80s action at its finest. And Kurt Russell as a lady. Transporter. Love the first Transporter. Dog shit from my memory. I'm going to say maybe. I know. I should complete, right? I think I should complete my collection. Although I don't have 3. But talk about Fast and Furious. That shit gets off the rails. This was just solid, believable. Obviously, it stretches that factor. Scorpion King. Haven't opened it. $9.99 Best Buy. Yeah. Not really a big fan of this film. I think I can part with it. Nah, I'm just not a big fan. Shanghai Nights. I liked it. This one's better. Shanghai Noon came before. Walton Goggins is in this sucker. What?